What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike.
And I'm John, and we're the DIY Topic Guys.
On this channel, we give you guys an inside look at the hottest trending topics making the most noise around the world today.
Our style is 3 topics for 3 minutes each, that way you can get in, get the news, and get on with your day.
So listen up, that way you can be the one leading the conversation in your life instead of being a nincompoop in the corner with nothing to say.
So today's topics are favorite movies, the future of cinema, and game shows. So if you guys are new here, thanks a lot for checking us out. Please make sure you subscribe down below and ring that bell for post notifications. That way you never miss out on what's trending.
Everyone else, thanks so much for being here and continuing to support us. Make sure you guys like down below and also make sure you guys are following us on all the socials at DIY Topic Guys. Favorite movies, John?
This is the hardest thing for me of all time. Going to film school and everything, my mind and it's just, my life has been inundation of just movies.
So my favorite movie of all time is My Cousin Vinny. You can quote that movie all day, every
Biological
day.
clock.
Everyone has some sort of memory of that where they can attribute it to anything. Like, you go anywhere random, it's like, how's your Chinese food? Like, at least I blend in. At least I don't look like a tourist. Like, those sorts of things. Those are iconic
Dude,
things.
it's a great thing. Get mud in your tires, bro. You ever been bogged down?
How does someone get mud in your tires?
It's fun. And you want to talk about timeless, though? Marissa Tomei? Timeless.
In that movie, she didn't age as well as we would have liked, but...
Pretty good for now, though, considering that movie came out in, like, 80.
Yeah. Well, early 90s.
I'm partial to pretty much any Scorsese flick, so like Goodfellas, Casino, stuff like that. But one movie that it's been coming up a lot lately, probably because society is pretty much emulating it. I don't know if you ever saw it, Idiocracy.
I have.
Mike Judge flick. Yeah, it's older. It's a great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out because it is a spitting image of where society is going. Long story short, the most average person on the planet goes to experiment in the military. They freeze them, they axe the program. Like 100 and something years later, it comes back, and basically corporations run the world. And it's exactly as bad as you'd think. Imagine if Costco ran everything. Terrible. It's where society is going to fall up to, but it's one of my favorites just because I love it.
I feel like movies as a whole have more or less changed. Like, so you can quote movies, like I just said, My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, we'll have full conversations in just quotes.
Right.
Like,
another one that has been a timeless memory of mine is Dumb and Dumber.
just like, it's spot on, dude. The suits and all. You could just write orange and blue tux, and like everyone instantly knows Dumb and Dumber.
Yes, but like, there's nothing like that anymore. There's no movies that are like that anymore. Like,
you can't.
The closest thing that I can say that I've seen to a movie like that has been the original Hangover. I remember seeing that movie in theaters. I had to see it in theaters 3 times just to be able to get all the dialogue that I missed because the entire theater was in stitches.
Yeah, dude,
like,
just dying.
There's no doubt in my mind that the people that sat on both sides of me, friends maybe, or maybe not, peed their pants that day.
I did. It was pee. It was me.
The golden age, man.
Dude, the golden age
is
is gone. It's far gone. Now it's about name a culture and how they're the best. All right. The future of cinema. The big screen, the silver screen.
Is it the future though anymore? Because I feel like the only way that we're keeping society together in terms of cinema is to basically go back to the past. Because everyone has a home theater system in their house, right? I mean, you can get the best movies in the world right now, but like, now people are looking for something else to do outside of, say, going to the movies, like, because I get a better experience here. So what are they bringing back? Drive-ins.
Mm-hmm. Especially with COVID and everything, like that's been a big thing for a lot of stand-up comedy during the whole fiasco pandemic that we got going on, because obviously you can't have people together. Like, this is even like breaking the rules. They've been doing drive-ins. It's coming back, which I'm stoked about because we never got to experience that. That seems like a really fun time to me. Like, have a snack shack in the back, everybody cozies up in the car, you know, maybe high school action, you know, like you're 17, you got a girl in there with you, you know, little action. Yeah, that's when, like, this move got invented, you know, like the whole arm over thing, like, you know, and it's like, you know, maybe recline the seat back a little bit, maybe swap seats, you go passenger side for a minute, let her take the steering wheel side, because, you know, I'm just saying, we missed a whole gigantic piece of that. Like, that was a piece of culture almost, like, almost like the way Blockbuster was.
Don't get me started on Blockbuster.
But really though, like it was like a thing. It was a whole. I don't want to call it a community, but there was a community, for lack of a better term. You know, it was a big thing. It was a to-do.
You drive in, you see the flick. That's what they were called back then.
Yeah, flicks, pictures, back in the pictures.
Yeah.
And like that was also a time when they didn't have 75 movies to pick from in the movie theater. It was like, what's playing? It's King Kong 1 or whatever the hell it was, you know, like it was, you know, Casablanca, whatever it was. That was the movie everyone saw.
Yeah. So with the pickup truck now, you throw some blankets in the back, pull up, maybe put a beach chair back there. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'll go.
We can bring it back. We just gotta find a good spot. Open one up around here, because it's ripe for a killing.
$45 for a box of popcorn or whatever we want to call it. Bucket of popcorn.
Bag of corns? I don't know, something like that. I hope it comes back. I really do. I would love to be able to experience that and like to have future, like my nephew and stuff like that. Like that would be super cool for young kids and stuff like that to have. Like I remember, like I remember like I was there. I see pictures in my head of like the big screen and then like there being like a small playground in front of it for like the kids and then like all the parents and everything park their cars and everything. Like I see it being like a whole event for the community, but.
I miss the movies. Just me and my dad. My dad would come down, and we wouldn't look up the movies. We would just go there. We'd pick a flick, get our snacks, and we would just sit, talk, and we just loved it. It was great.
They can't even regular movies are gone now, basically.
So, game shows.
Oh yeah, let's make some money. No whammy. Stop, baby. Speaking of things that days past, I don't know if that Press Your Luck's still on, but I used to love that show. Just from that right alone. Just from the no way, stop. Everybody knows that.
And then you get a whammy.
Yeah, people have never seen it. The little red dude comes on, like smashes up your whatever he's got, like your TV or whatever. Like that's a thing. Game shows as a whole. They used to be
game show
a
network?
Bajillion. There used to be a billion game shows. Now there's like 4.
Carlton Banks. Now that's the only place that he lives anymore. Fonso Riviera.
I was gonna say, did you say Carl? Like I was like, did I catch a Fresh Prince term there? So there's really like only a couple game shows now. Well, I guess let's talk about some of the relevant ones, like Jeopardy, obviously.
Yeah, can we stop there for a second?
Yeah.
Jeopardy. How do they go on without Alex Trebek? He was the host from the beginning. He's iconic, and so when I first heard that they were replacing him with Ken Jennings, I logically thought that was the only person in the world that could carry that legacy on. Mm-hmm. Then a couple weeks later, I heard that he's off and they're doing guest hosts like Aaron Rodgers. Like, I love Aaron Rodgers. He's a great football player. But why?
Familiar name. Attach him, get some more people to watch, make some monies.
It makes a mockery of everything that guy stood for. Everything that, like, it's not Jeopardy. Like, Jeopardy, I feel like, doesn't live on without Alex Trebek.
It probably should have died with him.
They could have, though. They could have made it live on with the ultimate contestant of Ken Jennings, and they didn't.
Or, hear me out, deep fake Trebek. There's 40 years of Trebek talking. We got enough images and stuff in there, enough recordings that we could do an AI of him. They have Tupac concerts. Tupac's been dead for how long? You know what I mean?
Is he dead?
Oh, he never Machiavelli, he never died. But I'm saying, you know what I mean? They could easily do that, you know what I mean? And then just put a little green screen up and have it be virtual Trebek.
Virtual Trebek would be cool.
Tell me that's more than plausible.
What about shifting gears a little bit to the other 7 o'clock, 7:30 show, Wheel of Fortune?
Boom, boom, boom. A little Battle White action. And
most recently, what just happened?
Yeah, so I know exactly what you're talking about. So, like, apparently if you say the word and the word and's not actually on the board, you get the axe, you lose.
It's just how people talk, though.
Yeah, like when you take a break in a sentence, and you're continuing on, and I'm going to... And I'm going to layer on another word on top of it. Use the word and because it's a pause and you move on. Like you shouldn't get. That's lunacy. And then the person next to him won.
Yeah,
like, by saying without it. That's absurd. you hose that person. If I was on there, I would have jumped across and ripped that wheel off the goddamn stage. They screwed them, essentially.
You're giving away the money anyway. Just give it to the person who said it first.
Who actually got it? None of this technicality bullshit.
That's going to do it for today's episode, guys, where we touched on favorite movies, the future of cinema, and game shows.
So we hope you learned a thing or two, maybe 3. If you guys want to continue the conversations, please make sure you comment down below.
Make sure you guys are subscribed, make sure you guys hit that like button, and make sure you guys are following us on all the socials at DIY Topic Guys.
So we'll see you next time for another 3 topics for you to get in, get out, and get on with your day.
We are DIY Topic Guys, your go-to place looks super smart and in the know.